Welcome back to 3 Minutes with the Author. I'm your host, Shail Rajan, and in less time than it takes to boil an egg, I hope to help you find your next favorite read, discover new to you authors, and learn more about your favorite writers. Joining me today is Jacqueline Boulden, whose new book, Family Ties, Family Lies, releases on January 30th. Jacqueline, welcome to the show. Let's jump
Yeah,
right in.
thanks for having me. I'm happy to talk with you and have some fun.
Thank you. What's one thing you'd like readers to know about you and your writing style?
Mostly, I think I want people to know I write about strong women overcoming obstacles. I just think that women can't read enough about how we kind of get through life.
Uh-huh.
And so I've always wanted to do that. And it started when I was in high school. Like a lot of authors, I read a lot. And in high school, I wanted to be an author. So in college, I found out that wasn't the right track. So I became a journalist instead, and then into video production. And so like after all my careers, I was like, now I'm going to write. And so I have a lot of experiences from life and also from covering news
Mhm,
that give me a lot to draw on. And
mhm.
yeah, and so I like writing about strong women.
That's great. Well, tell us a little bit about Family Ties, Family Lies.
It's about a woman who is a photojournalist, and she returns to her small hometown in near the Adirondacks to care for her ailing mother. And while there, she goes poking around the attic and stumbles on some boxes and starts opening things up and discovers some secrets in things that her late father left behind. And that leads her down a path. She uses her reporting skills some, and it leads her down a path to learn some things that she never knew about family. So
Well, I did get a sneak peek of the book, and I will say I absolutely loved it. So be sure to add it to your TBR.
thank you.
Um, Tell us about your other book and where readers can find your books online.
My books are available pretty much anywhere, and I encourage people to go through. I mean, yes, Amazon is out there, and I just encourage people to try to use their independent bookstores because they support so many authors like us.
Uh-huh.
My first book, my debut, actually won a Gold Ippy Award for fiction. It's
Congratulations.
more serious. It's about women dealing with sexual abuse on all different levels in their personal lives and in the workplace, and it's about healing. I won't get into it too much, but I will say it's about EMDR, which is a kind of psychotherapy that is recognized as one of the best treatments
Mhm.
for trauma. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm not a psychotherapist, but I did my own work, and I wanted to share the ways that more people, not just women, but especially women, how women and kids and men and can use EMDR with a therapist to heal from trauma. It's
No, that's great to know. Her Past Can Wait. That's the name of the other book. Okay, what's your favorite thing about being a writer?
I'm kind of an introvert, and so I don't mind being alone, but I just love like when I'm like there in the book and the book is in my head and I'm writing. That's the best thing.
I love that. I'm right there with you on that one. Great. Well, thank you so much. And I think I could talk to you easily for another hour, but that's all the time that we have today.
All
A
right.
huge thank you to my guest, Jacqueline Boulden, whose new release, Family Ties, Family Lies, is now available. I'm your host, Shail Rajan. Thanks for joining us on 3 Minutes with the Author. Stay tuned for info on how to watch the latest episodes, find books by my author, and see who books by my guest and see who else will be joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.